No.
What are you writing now? I won't what? Uh-huh.
I won't run out of the I won't run out of ILC.
Okay. That's good.
IL.
Of is with an F. O-F. O-F. And then out is O-U-T. O-U-T. There you go. Out of ILC. Okay, so let's see what you've written so far. I will not. So you started with what Dada told you to write. I will not be mean to my teachers. I will be kind, caring, and considerate. Now you came up with all these. I will not kick. Kick. I will not scream. I won't scratch. I won't throw things. I won't break glasses. I won't run out of ILC. Can you read it again? Read it from the beginning.
I will not be mean to my teachers. I will be kind and considerate.
I will be kind, caring, and considerate.
I won't kick. I won't scream. I won't scratch. I won't throw things. I won't break glasses. I won't go out of ILC.
Okay, what else? I will do all my work. Or whatever you want to write next.
I won't.
We can end with that.
I won't.
Okay.
Go. I won't be
Disruptive?
I won't smash people.
Okay. You can write that if you want. Wow.
Smash people in the face ever again.
Wow. That is really mean. Yeah, don't ever do that. You seriously do stuff like that? Come on. You have not been taught to do things like that. Like, where does this come from? I won't smash. Sm. And then shh. You know how to make shh sound, right? With an S. And in good. H. Smash. People. Okay. P-O. So it's P-E-O. P. Yes, your little apostrophe. Yes. P-O. People. P. People is spelled here. I'm going to spell it out for you. So you know what it's always. You should learn certain words you should know by heart. Because they're hard to sound out. People. P-E-O-P-L-E. P-E-O-P-L-E. Here's people, okay? People. So here's two versions of break. 1 and 2. Break and break. This is break like the brakes on a car. This or to stop. This is break like take a break or to break something. Like when something is broken into parts.
Trying to break things into parts is
then
this break.
Yeah, that's the second one, yes. Okay, now start.
This breaks things into pieces.
Yes, into pieces. That's right. So those are two different breaks, okay?
I won't smash people
in
the face.
Oh my goodness. I don't think we need to add that. That's a little bit much. But I guess you want to be specific. Wow. Seriously, kid? Ah. See what you make Dada feel right now? This is how Dada feels to pick you up from school. Dada feels sad because you were being mean to your teacher. Now Dada's sad. See? Dada very sad. He's going to make Emerson very miserable because we're going to just be doing a lot of work at home. So you don't want to do your work at school? You'll be doing a whole lot of work at home. A lot. And it'll be all day, not just the school hours. So you really need to behave so you can go to school, have fun with your friends. You understand? You do your work at school, then you get to play during recess.
I had chips and fruit for lunch hour.
Well, this isn't lunch hour yet. Now it's almost lunch hour. That was your snack. You get a little snack with Dada. But now you gotta do some more work. What else?
Yeah, before snack time.
What will you do? There's a lot of negatives going on this page. I actually try to make it a small little thing, just one negative, and then everything was also positive. But you decided to go all negative on here. So Dada came up with, I will not be mean to my teachers. I will be kind, caring, and considerate. Now you came up with, I will not be mean. Well, that's the same thing. I will not kick. I will not scream. I will not scratch. I won't throw things. I won't break glasses. Then you wrote. Now what are you writing? I won't smash people. I won't make.
I won't
run out of ILC.
Ceiling fans at school videos.
Yes, I won't make. Go ahead.
Ceiling fans at my school video.
Yeah, you do that at home, okay? Or if you're good at school, if you behave at school, we can go see fans at Lowe's or at a or at a store or something after school.
Yeah, stuff.
But instead of pretending to do it at school all day, you should just be good at school, do your work so that we can go see actual fans. Okay? When you have outstanding days, I told you today you were supposed to have an outstanding day. Instead, now you've been sent home. That's not good. Not good at all. You cannot be mean to your teachers. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, keep going. I will not make. M-A-K-E. K-E. Make. Ceiling fan. C-E. You know how to spell ceiling. You spelled it a gazillion times. E-I-L. I.
That's super fancy.
Yeah, we need to stop with the super fancy stuff too. You need to just write your letters normal so people can read them. If you make them too fancy, people aren't going to recognize them. Dada has to do that sometimes. He does graphic design work, and sometimes some fonts are just too fancy and make it too hard to read. So certain words, I got to switch to a different font.
Yeah, it's hard for me to read.
And we don't like we save the fancy letters for titles, for large titles. You don't, so people can read only a few words when they're fancy. If they're normal, then you can read a lot of smaller words.
Make fancy letters on the books, so no one can be able to read.
No, we don't want to do that. We want to make sure they can read what we write because we want to communicate.
But I can't read my books with all this fancy letters.
Well, some of them are fancy, but they're still clear. You have to write clearly so that people can read what you wrote.
okay, I could write clearly.
Okay.
If I'm gonna write fancy.
Oh my goodness. And you learn how to write small enough that it fits on each one of these lines. When you're writing the capital letters, they should fill almost the entire line. And then when you write the smaller letters, the halfway marks should reach the halfway point on these lines. Okay, I will not make these noises while I'm supposed to be doing work. You can't be disruptive and distracting in class.
I have 15 kisses.
Yeah, 15 kisses.
From kissing myself all the way 50.
Uh-huh.
15.
Okay, what else do we need to do? What do we need to do at school?
Behave.
Okay, I will behave.
I will not kick the ball down the hill. Tristan and me should not want to kick it down the hill.
Oh, you should try and keep the ball within the area of the play area so that you guys don't lose the ball. Okay? I don't think that's as big of a problem as some of the other stuff.
Hill, and we got to go out from recess. Tristan wanted to go.
Okay, we can't talk about the other kids, buddy. Okay? Can't talk about other kids.
So angry of not having to go to recess.
Well, was that today? That's not today, though, right? That's not what happened today, is it? Oh boy, he just got specific. We can't do that. According to the rules. To keep other kids safe. We might have to edit that out. Oh, you're writing much smaller, much better. Yeah, that's easier. That's easier to read. That's good. Wow, that's a pretty good sentence you're writing there. The ball. Kick is K-I-C-K. Okay. Later on, we'll fix it. Make sure you spell everything right later. Right now, just write. Ball. You can continue on the next sentence. Down the hill. You can hey, there's no room for all of that. So you move to the next. You can probably write down W. Down. The hill. The hill. L-L. Hill. We will keep the ball in.
Tristan and Emerson won't kick the ball down the hill.
Okay, that's good enough. I will behave so I can have recess.
Well, how about...
Or whatever you want. And you know what? You come up with your own sentences, but you gotta fill this whole page. This is probably the most you've done.
I won't scream.
You wrote that already. You put that already. I won't scream. I will not scream. You already did that. What else? So you apparently know what you're not supposed to do, but for some reason you still do it. So what do we need to work on in order to avoid all that. I won't threaten anyone. Do you know what a threat is?
I won't tear up any people.
Okay, that's fine. Write that down. Tear. T-E-A-R. Tear. R. Any.
How about
Any. A-N-Y. Any. Papers. Papers. You need an E before the R. No, before the R. Ers. Papers. Okay. Papers. I'm going to write it here so you can see. Papers. That's how you spell papers. Okay? Wow, we've had 16 minutes of productive time here.
Yeah.
You got to get, you do this more often, and you'll actually get faster at doing this, and you'll be able to fill out this whole page within 3 minutes instead of 15 minutes. You know what I mean? What else? Won't. Write that stuff smaller. Why are you going back to really big? You did a really good job here. You were able to write it small.
Writing really fast.
Yeah, I know, but you can learn to write fast, smaller. We'll work on the fast part later. It's the staying on target, staying on. There's a lot of negatives. You're doing a lot of negatives. I won't. What will you do? What about positive things?
I won't be bad while moving.
Okay. If that's what you want to write. Bad. D. Good. Yeah, now was that supposed to be a capital D? No. That should have been a small d. Okay. During movies. Okay, we need a U right here. During movies. M O V I E S. Okay. I won't be bad during movies.
One day we did not go outdoor recess.
We did movies. Were you being bad during the movies?
No.
No, you were being a good boy during the movies? You were watching it quietly? Yeah? Okay, don't.
Do you see that?
Yeah, that's a lot of eyes. There's other ways to start these sentences where we don't have to say I, everything. But, you know, it's okay. We'll work on a lot of... You're going to be working on a lot of writing on the next 2 days. We're going to fill a big chunk of this book. It looks like you haven't been doing anything in this book. You have two pages in this book. This is supposed to be your writing journal. Writing journal. Let me see what's going on with your other... Where's your other books? Let me see. Here's the rest of your books. Let's see what's in here. Composition book. Empty. This one has stuff. Hampton Bay fans are my favorite because they're the big and spin fast. That's it. That's all you wrote. Oh, you did another one. Okay, thank you. There's a mirror for me because I can see ceiling fans really well in them. Changing bad stories. I like writing about ceiling fans in the page I wrote ceiling fans. Writing is hard for me when I have to think. Think is spelled with an I. I pee, eat cereal in the morning. When I wake up. Wake up is spelled with a K. K-E. Okay, so you did a few things, but that's it. I mean, you really haven't been writing much. What's going on here? So you're going to be writing and filling in this whole book so that you learn when you get back to school 2 days from now, you are going to be a changed man, changed little guy. Here's another writing journal. Oh, maybe this is the one that has everything in it. Ceiling fans, drawings of ceiling fans, energetic foods, Star Wars, family, ceiling fans, speed, blades, motors, all their colors, all the sizes, industrials are the biggest in the world. My favorite thing is summer was looking at ceiling fans in my house and online.
I could be good at home and school. More days and more days and more days and more days.
Okay, I see. All right, so we wrote a few things here and there. Brand, model, Hampton Bay, gazebo, Hunter. What's that say?
Crown Canyon.
Crown Canyon. Okay.
And then in
Grand Canyon. Okay, Grand Canyon maybe. Okay.
I know which fan that.
Okay, no. We're coming back. Coming back. Sit down. This is not fan time. Not fan time. Sit down. Keep writing. So we're gonna fill in this book. Now, they started that book. I don't know. I don't know if we were supposed to start another book, but they started this book, so I guess we're gonna keep going. All right. Anything else? I will do all my work. I will do all my writing. I will do all my math. Come on. I will do ceiling fans at home. You can do that.
If only here I can be with I can mess with the ceiling fans in my house only.
Yeah. Well, not at school.
Not the ceiling fans at school can be messed with.
Yes. Well, technically we don't have any. See? He just added his own ceiling fans. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's something else, a chandelier maybe. And another ceiling fan here. And a gazillion all over the whole house. And a whole bunch. Ceiling fans everywhere.
Air conditioner vent.
And the big one. There's the big one.
How about this vent right there?
All right, buddy.
That's another ceiling fan.
Yes, it is. Well, the vent actually doesn't have this vent doesn't have a fan in it.
This fan?
The fan is all the way outside. You see those boxes that have the fan? Remember, those are the what do you call those? Those are air conditioning units, and they have a fan that then blows the air all the way up and out into this vent. The vent is just a hole. It actually doesn't have a fan in there.
Yeah.
Some vents have fans and some don't.
Fan that is a hole.
Okay. All right, come on, buddy. Let's sit down and finish. Yeah.
And it's blow vent come.
Yes.
Okay,
we took a little ceiling fan break here. Got a little bit
like this fan
disrupted
like
here. We disrupted our thought by throwing the word ceiling fan into here. I will. What were you gonna write? I will play ceiling fans at home. I will play ceiling fans at home, not at school. Mess. Okay. Why does it have to be mess with?
I will mess
with 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 I TH.
My
ceiling fans.
Ceiling fans.
Ceiling. You know how to spell ceiling.
Ew.
Ceiling is okay. I'm gonna actually respell it for you because you're a little out of practice with it apparently. Even though probably because you haven't been writing, even though you know how to spell it. Let me grab a pencil. I will grab a pencil and I'm gonna write this out for you. Ceiling. There's ceiling fans. Ceiling fans. You need an E right here. Ceiling fans. Okay. Fans at home.
Ceiling fan.
At
my
home.
Ceiling fans.
With my ceiling fans at home. I need you to write that. I do not want that at school ever. You need to stop doing that.
Home.
At home. H O and you need an E to make the O stronger. At home.
You definitely can't mess with
We need a little bit more. And not at school. And not at school.
No.
This is how you spell school. SCHOOL. School.
Tomorrow.
Not at. Not at. At. School. SCH. Sk. This is a special one. SCHOOL. That's how you spell school. SCHOOL. It's a very special word for a special place that you need to respect. When you go to school, you need to be respectful and kind. I will be kind, caring, and considerate. I should add respectful, but I want you to finish by writing, I will do all my work at school.
They could have, at school, they could have a stop.
They don't need to have a stop sign. They do not need to have a stop sign for the ceiling fans at school. If you just remember the rule. The rule is that you do not mess with them. Yeah, so they shouldn't have to put something on there for you to remember that. You should remember that on your own. Okay, now write, I will do all my work at school.
I really will remember that every day.
I will do all my work at school. Will. Do. D. O. All. ALL. My. Work. Work. Okay, that's not merk. Not mork. It's work. W. Work. 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 Okay. Good job. Let's take a little break. Okay. But we're not doing ceiling fan stuff. I mean, you can do whatever, but you're not going to be watching any videos or anything today. Or tomorrow. Or this whole week. Okay, little break. Let's go. Let's eat. We can do a little reading. Do a little reading. Or you can do a little bit. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence on this one. You want to learn how to play chess with Dada? Let's do that.
But how about we just...
You need to do something that stimulates your mind instead of just destroys it all the time. Okay, you know what? It's your playtime. I'll let you do whatever you want. It's okay. It's all right. You did a lot of work for me. Well, not really, but I mean, you did. Okay. Well, I know it's hard. You need to behave at school. Do you understand? Yeah. You know why you're here? Do you know why you're here? Because you behave badly. So you're going to do a lot of work at home. You're going to do the same thing that you're supposed to do at school, but you're going to do it at home. And it's not a good thing. You understand? This is a bad thing. Because this means you don't get to go recess with your friends. You don't get to see your buddy who starts with a T, your buddy, and you don't get to see any of your friends, basically. You don't get to play with them. And you don't get to see your teachers and be nice to your teachers. You need to be nice to your teachers. I'm your teacher right now. That's what's going to happen. And you're not going to like me at some point because Dad might be mean to you if you're not doing your work. Right?
Ding, 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 ding. The timer
Okay.
went off.
All right.
Now we have to start with our fidget spinning.
You want to read the word collector?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. This one has long words in it because he's collecting big words. So you collect. What do you collect?
I collect all my fans.
All your fans?
I'm a ceiling fan collector.
You're a ceiling fan collector. What else do you collect? I know you have other things.
And there's some more kind of ceiling fan collectors like hat, like war hits.
Okay. Collectors collect things. What else do you collect? You collect other things. You were just
fidget spinners.
Yeah, you were just playing with some. Yes. And what else do you collect? You have toys? Do you collect toys too?
Some collect bugs. I also collect bugs.
Okay.
Spiders.
Okay, so read what it says. Collectors collect things.
Some people collect stamps.
Okay.
Some people collect coins. Some others collect rocks. Some collect art. Some collect bugs. Others collect baseball cards. Some people collect
Don't destroy the book.
comic books.
Press it down gently. Don't destroy the book, okay? Jerome
Collects words.
Oh, wait. What does that say? Collects or collected? So don't always assume you know the word. You need to look at it really well to make sure you read the right word. He collected words. He heard. My
trip to
Peru
was perfectly planned.
Does that say planet?
No.
What does it say?
People.
Pleasant. Pleasant is another word that you can use in your writing. You want to be pleasant in class. Do you know what pleasant means?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
To do it.
Pleasant means being nice, courteous, kind, pleasant. It's like somebody who's nice to be around. Something that's nice is pleasant. It has a nice feel to it. Certain words caught his attention.
Now let's
He wrote down the word Peru.
Let's earn ceiling fans.
He collected words he saw. You're not earning ceiling fans here. You're earning the right to go back to school. He collected words he saw. There you can collect. Well, I guess you can earn a ceiling fan time, but this is not a good thing. What's happening to you right now? Okay, you got to understand. So you're going to be doing a lot of work at home. That's it. Yeah, look, you're going to get tired too. I know, but a lot of people hate work, but there's people that love work. You know why? Because they love what they do. But in order to love what you do, first you have to be good at doing a lot of different things. Then you have to figure out what it is you like doing the most. And then if you want to work at that, you need to work at school first. You need to be very good at school before you can do what you love. He collected words he saw. What word is that? Willow. That's a willow tree. Willow tea shop. Certain words jumped out at him.
He collected words he read.
Emerald.
Emerald.
That's kind of like your name. But then it says old. Emerald. Emerald. Certain words
Popped out
off
of
the
the
page.
page.
See, that's kind of a little bit of a fancy F, and it kind of looks a little like a T, so it makes it hard for you to read it sometimes. See? That's why you want to write as clearly as possible. Short
And sweet words.
like spark, bloom.
Draft, dream.
Good. 2-syllable treats.
Syllable.
Like,
Candy.
what is that? Candid. That's not candy. That's candid.
Candid.
That means hidden, hard to see.
Motif.
Very quiet.
Motif, not motif.
Yeah, motif, actually. Motif or motive, depending on. Hoover, glimmer, whisper.
And what's this one?
Treasure. What's that one?
Glue.
What's that?
Gloomin.
No, read it again. Guacamole.
Guacamole.
You need to sound it out if you can't read it. Kaleidoscope.
These are
Wonderful. Symphony and geometry.
those.
And multi-syllable words that sounded like little songs. Kaleidoscope, wonderful, symphony, guacamole, geometry.
Those. All of these are 3-syllable too.
Yes, they are 3-syllable. Let's see. Actually, no. Wonderful is 3 syllables. Symphony is 3 syllables. Geometry is 4. Guacamole has 4, and kaleidoscope, I believe, has 4. Kaleidoscope, 4. So these are multi-syllable words. So they're more than 3. More than 3 syllables. So they're 3 or more. There were words he did not know the meaning of at first, but they were marvelous to say. Aromatic, vociferous, effervescent. Your soda is effervescent, meaning it like kind of bubbles up and stuff. It fizzes. All right, I'm gonna turn off the recording though, because this recording is getting really long.
Soda fizzes.
But you're gonna be working for a while, so we're gonna continue working.
Soda
You
fizzes.
did a good job. You've actually done a pretty good job for Dada so far.
That is
I'm very proud of you.
fizzes.
I'm very not proud of you for certain things for what you did at
That's
school.
like-
Not proud of what you did at school. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But I am proud that you did your work at home a little bit. Okay? And we're gonna be doing more work. And when you return to school, you're gonna be a completely different kid. Do you understand? You're gonna be a very different kid when you go back to school, right? You're going to behave and you're gonna do work like this for your teachers as well. Okay?
I have a question for you.
Yes, you have a question for me.
What is it like to be what is it like bath bombs of soda?
Bath bombs.
That they fizz.
Yeah, they fizz.
They fizz.
What does that word say?
Something.
It's a smudge.
Smudge.
But it's smudged.
Smudged balloon.
There were words whose sounds were perfectly suited to their meaning. Molasses.
Molasses.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
What is this one?
Turbo.
Tor. And shield. Torrential. Bellow. Rah, bellow. There's a big And smudge. It got smudged and he had to rewrite it. Okay. All right, we're going to continue this story and we're going to sign off. Subscribe for more videos. And you say, what do you say to Miss Heather?
I'm sorry for doing all I did at school.
Okay. All right. We'll be back at school shortly.
That's why
This is our first day. I just picked him up from school. He got a suspension for being very mean to his teacher. All right.
Yeah, we got to go.
So we don't want that to ever happen again, right? So we're going to be very kind to our teachers. I will not be mean to my teachers. I will be kind and considerate. I will be kind, caring, and considerate. Yeah, well, it's not a good thing. It's a bad thing, okay? Yes. And you're gonna do all your work here at home. You're gonna do more, actually.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
That's all we're doing today.